In this video, we're going to show you our new product called Tire and Trim, and this is the ceramic coating that's specially made just for tire rubber, and then like the black plastic trim that we have on the fenders here. So we're first going to show you how this works on the tire rubber. Now we've cleaned this thoroughly. Applying this product to tire rubber is very simple. We have this on our applicator pad already, and we're just rubbing this in. We want to put on a nice, thin, even coat, and you'll see me trying to pick up runs. The outline of the tire and the words on the tire here are going to grab product. So just pay attention to that. We don't want to have runs starting down the tire and leave that. So I'm just rubbing this in to the outer edge surfaces. And when my pad starts to get dry, then I'll stop and reapply to the pad here. I'll take the cap off and then just make a seal with the pad. And I'll roll this over, put a dot on the pad. And I'm going to put probably 6 or 7 dots when I reload the pad here. I always put the cap back on and just give the pad a little fold to spread the product and start in again. And you'll see this letter right here starting to run, and I can just pick that up again with the pad and continue on. And once we get completely around the tire, we'll let this sit for maybe 7 or 8 minutes. Sometimes with older tires, they will soak in a little bit and you'll see some of the shine fade away, but we'll just give it a quick second coat. While the tire is drying, I'm going to show you how we apply the Tire and Trim product to the black trim on this fender. Now again, this is very easy to do. We've already got the product on the pad, and we're simply just going to wipe this on to all the surfaces. Now I'm going to try not to put this on the paint. It's not a big deal if it gets on the paint. We'll just quickly wipe it off with a microfiber towel, but we do not want to put this on our polished paint. So after this is applied, we can give this 10-15 minutes to see if it's going to soak in. Older plastic might take 2 coats. Newer plastic, a lot of times we can do in 1. To me, that is much better than it just was. And the goal here is that we're filling the pores of this plastic in. So it's going to make the surface very slick. And now dust can settle on here or stick to this while we're in the field, but cleanup is so easy once it is ceramic coated. And the goal is that after we wash this, it looks just like this again when it's dry. Well, we've given the tire a few minutes to settle here and for the first coating to kind of soak in, and we can tell that this is going to take a second coat. So we're going to apply this just in the same manner that we did our first coat. But I think what we're going to see is that it really doesn't take as much product to go around the second time. Again, we're just going to work in all the areas of the tire. They're visibly wet, trying to not leave any runs. We just work our way around. That looks pretty good. So we'll let this dry up and we'll show you what the finished product looks like.